a common thing that people talk about when it comes to dating is how lonely it is. But the truth is, we are never really alone. And in fact, we each have our own, what I like to think of as our own inner circle that knows all of our problems and has all the antidotes to help us to find a partner. So the question is whether or not you're going to allow yourself to be helped by your inner circle, by your parallel selves, or you're going to keep trying to sort of power through and do it all on your own. You don't have to. Your parallel selves, they know everything about you. They've faced everything that you've faced, and they have their strength to offer you if you're willing to take it. A few years back, I was in a sort of meditative state, and it came to me that when we talk about parallel worlds, they all contain parallel versions of ourselves, and that each of these parallel versions has made different choices. So if you have a problem with dating, if you're looking for a soulmate, then you can connect with one of these alternate selves that has succeeded where you may be still searching. So I visualize that as sitting in a circle with all of my parallel selves, my personal inner circle, and just presenting, okay, I'm having trouble with this thing or that thing when it comes to dating. Who out there can help me? So I want to walk you through a just very simple 3-step process so you can do the same thing. We're going to learn how to connect with your parallel selves so you never really have to feel alone, because all of your selves, they have your back. So let's step through this. Number 1, you're just going to think about what it is that's really giving you trouble when it comes to dating. Let's say that you're feeling a lot of fear. So keep that in mind. Or let's say that you are feeling sort of a resistance to really connecting with someone else. You sort of hold back and you want to be chased. And part of you thinks to yourself, maybe this isn't the best way to go, that maybe you could start attracting your soulmate if you were to sort of relax and open yourself up a little bit more, but you're still feeling that resistance. So number 1, you're just going to notice these different difficulties. Step 2, you're going to lie down and close your eyes. If you don't want to lie down, if you're not in a position where you can do that at this moment, it's fine to sit. Just close your eyes. You want to be in a receptive, quiet state. So close your eyes and you're just going to connect with your inner circle. Now, that might look different to each of us, and that's totally fine. You're just going to sort of use that problem you noticed in step 1, like a telephone number that you can use to reach out to one of yourselves, almost like dialing them up. So as you close your eyes, you're going to think of the thing that you need help with, and you're just going to say, I need someone out there that can help me with this particular difficulty, because you've already faced it and you've already been able to integrate this in your life and overcome it. And you also want to specify that this is going to be a parallel self that has a successful, happy relationship. Now, you don't have to say all these specific words. It's really just the intention. It can happen in a split second. But express this desire and just let yourself sort of see what comes to you. So what I like to do when I'm getting these visions is just accept them as gifts from the universe and not put sort of an expectation that they're going to be somehow spiritual, because they can appear very mundane. But don't worry about that. Even something as just like having your coffee in the morning, and a parallel self that you see, she has coffee in a different way to you, for instance, that's totally fine. It might seem mundane, but it is useful. So hold on to whatever the vision is that comes to you. It could be something as like glancing down and seeing that there is a specific bag on your lap and you can feel the weight of it. Or maybe your parallel self is wearing silk all the time or a particular color. Whatever it is that comes to you, just thank the universe for that image, for that little slice from that parallel world, because that is how you're going to start to align with yourself in step 3. You're going to take that thing, that image, the sensation of the bag or the experience of making coffee in a different way, and you're just going to do that micro action twice a day for like 20 seconds. It doesn't even have to be very long, and in fact, you don't even need to do the exact action. You can just play through it in your mind, and in this way, you start to align and merge and mirror your parallel self. And one thing that's really interesting to me about this process is as you are communing with your inner circle, you start to realize that the others that are showing up are there for a similar reason. They're looking for help from the group. And as you strengthen your group, you start to get to know what it is that the others are looking for. Because even though you might feel like, oh, this is very difficult, I'm looking for a relationship, it's really, really challenging to me, your other parallel selves, they have their own challenges where they might be successful in a relationship, very happy in their relationships. In other ways, they might be feeling like they need your gifts as well. So this is a giving and taking exercise.